Drunk again.
Oh, sure. Yeah, look it.
What is it?
Dynamite.
What?
Dynamite.
Oh, sure.
On the level, it's dynamite.
Where'd you get it?
I work for Cooper and Crowder's contractors, you see? Yeah, and they have all kinds of explosives. You know explosives. Yeah, they use it for excuse me. They use it for digging holes.
What are you doing with it?
Oh, great idea. Every chance I get, I steal a piece and I hide it in my room under the mattress.
In your bed?
Oh, sure. When I get enough little pieces to make one big piece, then I'm going to sell it to some other construction company.
If they catch you, you'll go to jail. You know that, don't you?
Oh, you don't suppose I'm crazy enough to tell anybody, do you?
Oh, no.
Oh, sure.
Is that guy tough? He says he sleeps with dynamite.
Is it dynamite?
No, he's booze batty.
Oh, are you going out?
Yeah, I got a date with my boyfriend.
Oh, I wish Peggy and me knew some fellas.
The streets are full of them.
Yeah, but Peggy won't go out.
Where is she?
In here.
In your room?
Yes. Oh, Peggy, here's Mona.
Hello, Mona.
Say, you're a couple of fine saps.
Here you are, strangers in New York. You work your heads off in a factory all day, and then you mope around here night after night. Why don't you go out and give the boys a break?
I don't know any boys in New York.
All a girl has to do is walk down Broadway and act as if she wasn't clean-minded.
Will the boys follow you?
Say, it'd give me the jitters if I had to stay in my room night after night.
Well, don't you think I'd get lonesome, too? I'd like to meet some nice boys.
Yeah, and there are plenty of nice boys that'd like to meet you. But how are you going to get together if you don't give them a break?
Well, I'm not going to flirt. I will.
You don't have to flirt. If a guy makes a pass at you, don't duck, that's all. Say, listen, sister, these are hard times. No girl has a right to hoard. Give out.
That's right, Peggy. You know, like they said during the war, give until it hurts.
You will, too, won't you, Millie?
Oh, sure. For something like that, I wouldn't mind a little pain.
Well, I gotta go and meet my flathead. I call him Prosperity because he's always hanging around corners. Say, make her go out with you, Millie. You might pick up a guy that's food conscious.
I'll pay for my own meals, thank you.
There's no harm in letting a guy buy you a dinner if you don't do nothing but eat.
Peggy, Mona's right. I'll bet there's a lot of nice boys right here in New York tonight who'd be just as glad to meet us as we would to meet them. Did you ever flirt with a man, Millie?
Well, once. It was in my hometown, and it was on a dark street, and he was coming one way and I was going the other. And as Mona said, he made a pass at me and I didn't duck, and we walked along. But you know, Peggy, I think he was sort of crazy or something.
Why?
Well, when we got in the light, he looked me square in the face, and all of a sudden he sort of prayed.
Prayed?
Well, he mentioned a sacred word that they only use in prayers, and then he ran.
Oh, Millie.
Oh, Peggy, come on now, let's go.
Millie, I never flirted with a boy in my life. I guess it's just not in me to do anything like that.
Well, let's just walk down Broadway then.
All right. I'll take a walk with you.
Maybe nobody will look at us anyway.
I hope they don't.
Well, if they do, there's no harm in our being where they can see us, is there? I'll get your hat, Peggy. Come on, let's hurry.
If I know my onions are going to stop pretty pronto. Think so? What'd I tell you?
Look, it's sweet, isn't it?
I think it's cute, Peggy.
I think Peggy's cute, too. How are you, Peggy?
I don't know you. Come on,
Oh, now,
Millie.
wait a minute. Don't run away. Have a heart.
Please, Peggy.
But I don't know you.
Well, that's all right. Millie will introduce us.
Millie doesn't know you either.
Oh, I'll introduce Millie to him.
But I don't know you.
I'll introduce him. Millie, this is Jimmy. How do you do?
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Meg, meet my old friend Millie. How are you? Hi there.
Pleased to meet you. Peggy, I want you to meet my friend Mac. I've known him for minutes.
How are you?
How do you do?
I'm Jimmy.
How do you do?
Now that we're all old friends, how about a little walk? Come on, Peggy.
Do you know a fellow where I work said the funniest thing to me yesterday? He's a card. He said, "You look like a flower, Millie." I thought I'd die.
Do you like funerals? I saw the cutest one last Saturday. I always go to Campbell's funeral parlor. I don't know whose it was. They had a silver coffin and 8 automobiles full of flowers and those great big candles. Oh, I'm just a fool about funerals.
Hey, Dracula. What? Excuse us, ladies. Business. Give me $20, will you? Well, you owe me 45 now. Well, I'm showing you Broadway, ain't I? And giving you all the best of it. I'd pick up 2 swell bimbos and let you take your choice. Yeah, after you grab off the nicest one. Well, you didn't want the choice of the 2 of them, did you? Now, don't try to play me for a rube. Oh, now listen, we're pals, ain't we? Besides, I'm going to have a swell business proposition for you one of these days. Any money I borrow, I'll pay you back. You bet you'll pay me back. Sure I will. Listen, when I owe a fella any money, he's owed. I just as soon owe a guy all my life as never pay him. Well, what do you say we go to Coney Island, huh?
Oh, I'd love it. Let's. But Millie will get us home so late.
Well, I'll see that you get home all right, honest. All right, we go. And listen, folks, this is my party. It won't cost you a cent. Not even you, Jimmy. I feel big-hearted tonight. Come on, folks, let's go. Coney Island.
Oh, isn't he nice? Oh.
Say, let's go to the Werker gig. What do you say? Yeah, come on, Peggy. Where are they? Come on, kid. Here we go. Oh, boy, the roller coaster might be. Oh, no, not mine. Come on, this is you. Where's the Don't be a killjoy. You trying to make a fool out of the girl? Oh, you're a pal. Oh, I'm supposed to stand there and let you hold her, huh? Listen, Peg and me are getting along fine. We understand each other swell. What? I found myself a new home. Yeah, so you think.
Oh, Peggy, wasn't it terrible? I thought I'd die.
Well, it's getting late, and I want to go home. Oh, just when I'm having a lot of fun, you want to spoil it all. It's the first time I ever had a fella,
And he's just crazy about me, too.
Jimmy is.
Oh, wild.
Come on, Peggy. Let's dance.
Oh, Jimmy, I'd love to dance, wouldn't you? I just love Chinese music. Oh, Peggy, Jimmy's the swellest dancer.
Well, Mac's no amateur either.
Oh, why don't you dance with Jimmy once, Peggy?
Peggy may not want to.
Oh, I don't mind. Once.
Jimmy coming back to Papa.
And remember, he's mine.
You and Millie seem to be doing all right.
Yes, well. Nice girl.
Yes, she is.
You and Mac are hitting it off, too, aren't you?
We sure are. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we ought to be going home now. Oh.
Yeah, we better run along. It's getting late for the girls.
All right. I'm always agreeable. Come on, baby. Hey, Jimmy, take care of that check, will you? Here we are. No place like home.
And next hour's over there. See those two windows up there?
Oh, yeah. Hey. He must have been run over.
We can wash it upstairs. Millie's got some iodine, haven't you? Yes, I got some iodine.
Ah, come on.
Millie! Millie! I drowned her! Is she all right?
I don't know. What happened?
Are you hurt, honey? No. But look, I'm all wet.
See, oh, look at I got another piece.
Say, you ought to have enough to blow yourself up by now, haven't you?
I ain't got enough yet. I don't steal just to steal. No, it's a system I got. You know, it's taking accuracy, you know?
Listen, how'd you like to take your dynamite and put it to bed, huh?
Oh, sure.
What's the matter? She fell, but she'll be all right. What happened?
I fell in the sewer.
You fell in a manhole?
No, it wouldn't be my luck to fall in anything. It had a man in it.
Oh, you poor kid. Say, Peggy, take her upstairs and give her a good hot bath and put her to bed. She'll catch her death of cold. I'll look after your friends. I'll take them up to my room.
Hello, sister.
How are yourself?
Well, I guess we ought to have names, huh? I'm Mac. This is Jimmy.
I'm Mona LaRue. How are you?
Give it to him.
Come on up.
Do you think Peggy will come in?
Sure.
Say, you got anything to eat up there?
Why, you hungry?
Well, I could knock the edge off of a bean. Come on, Jim.
Come on up. Well, boys, here's the trench. Dig yourselves in.
Not bad.
Come on, help me clear this table for the eats. Here, take these things.
Where'll I put them?
Put them up there on the sideboard. Poor Millie. The first time she goes out, she's got to fall in the sewer.
Say, if you ask me, I think that dame's a little dim in the dory.
She was just a little lonesome and wanted someone to talk to, that's all.
Who'd she expect to meet in the sewer?
Yeah.
You know, that other girl's nice. Peggy.
Oh, boy, I pick 'em.
Listen, handsome, you ain't so bad yourself.
Hey, how about the eats?
Coming right up. You could go for a little gin, too, couldn't you?
Say, where have you been all my life?
Millie's taking a hot bath. Then she's going to bed.
Oh, she'll be all right.
We're going to have some sandwiches. Come on, good looking. Help me with the eats.
Oh, can I help?
Wait a minute, baby. Listen, baby. You should never leave Papa alone like that again. Get lonesome.
How sad.
Oh, now listen. You can't kid me that you're an iceberg. I bet you're plenty warm when you get going.
Well, I don't get going.
Not even if it takes something like that to get you started?
What do you mean?
You know. You got a room. I got a ring. Come on, baby. Well, guy's got to make some mistakes. Well, how you getting along?
Swell. Get the gin.
Where is it?
In the closet.
What are you going to pour it in?
I don't know what you're going to pour it in, but I'm going to pour it into me.
No. Glasses, glasses.
Oh, over there.
Well, I'll take these in.
And I'll take these. Da-dum-ba-dee.
Where's Peggy? Where did she go?
I don't know. Where is she?
Said she was tired. She was going to bed. She's a dumb cluck.
Boy, where did you get that rock?
Oh, girl, give it to me.
You rake.
Say, where's Peggy's room? She may be hungry. I'll take her this sandwich.
That's a good idea. It's right here at the head of the stairs. Oh, boy, is that a honey.
Like it? That rock was once owned by a millionaire.
You wouldn't like to put it back in circulation again, would you?
Well, make me a proposition.
Who is it?
Me.
I thought maybe you'd like a sandwich.
Well, I don't.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the matter? You sore or something?
Of course, we gave you the right to insult us when we let you pick us
I
up.
didn't insult you.
Well, Mac did. And if you have any ideas in your head that I'm cheap or
Oh,
common...
I haven't. Honest, I haven't. I think you're swell. I was even a little jealous when you picked Mac out to walk with.
He picked me. But he won't again, though. I slapped his face.
You did? Oh. Why did you hit him?
He tried to get fresh.
So you socked him? That's the best news I've heard since I've been in New York.
Of course, it doesn't mean anything to you, but
But what?
I don't want you to think that I ever picked up anybody before.
Uh-huh.
We were just lonesome.
Aren't you a New Yorker?
No,
Oh, well, neither am I. Say, I'm going to sit down.
I'm from Virginia.
I'm from Ohio.
I've only been here about 3 months.
That's funny. I've only been here 6 months myself.
I don't want you to think wrong of me.
Oh, as if I could. You know, this is the first time I ever picked up a girl. You could probably tell that. I must have been kind of flat. It's funny when you think of it, ain't it? Both of us being lonesome and living so near to each other, too.
That's New York, all right.
Will you have something to eat now? You know, just a lonesome sandwich for a couple of lonesome people.
Well,
Please.
I'll take half.
All right, got a knife?
There's one on the table.
Boy, am I happy about something.
About what?
That you slapped his face.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I thought you kind of liked Mac from the way you talked about him on the dance floor.
I'll tell you a secret. You made me mad talking about Millie.
No. On the level? Honest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now don't hit me. I wasn't trying to be fresh. Oh, look who's here.
He's cute, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. What's your name, huh? What's your name? What? I know. We'll call him Pickup.
Please don't call him that. I want to forget that I ever did that.
Well, I don't.
Do you know what's a good name?
Peggy.
Oh, silly. I mean for him.
What?
Lonesome.
Yeah. From now on, you're lonesome. And I hope that you never are, or that she never is.
He.
Oh, he's a he. Well, anyway, I hope none of us are ever lonely again.
So do I.
Come on. I didn't notice, but you ain't got a window here, have you?
Sure I have. And with the greatest view in the world.
Well, how do you get up there?
Bring the table over here.
Well, there's your table. How's that for service?
Now clear it off.
What are you going to do, stand on the table?
No, you stand on the chair. It's my own invention.
Oh, I get the idea. Here,
See?
allow me. You going to need any help?
No, I don't think so.
Kind of heavy.
Come on up. Kind of close quarters, but it's worth it.
I'm coming up.
Well, how do you like it?
Oh, gee. This is great. Look, you can see the stars.
What for?
course you can.
Oh, I'd forgotten there were any stars over New York.
You don't get much chance to see them.
And there's the moon. Look at it. Ain't it great? Gee, it's swell being up here with you.
You're sentimental, aren't you?
I'm just a sap for a night like this. I get mushy. That's a liner leaving for Europe.
Wouldn't you love to be on it?
Yeah. If you were, too.
Oh.
Oh, I know a trip. Over to Jersey on the ferry. It's nice over there. Real country and everything. Will you go with me some Sunday?
Uh-huh. Do you like crazy little excursions like that?
Oh, I get a big kick out of them.
I do, too.
That's great.
You know, it's funny. I sort of felt that you were my kind of person. But then Mac got fresh with me. And when you brought the sandwich up, I thought you were going to do the same thing. It made me mad.
Oh, I wasn't going to be funny.
Oh, I knew right away I was wrong. Oh, gee, I was glad.
I had to talk a blue streak to get in. You almost shoved the door right through me. Gee, you got lovely hair.
Oh.
You have. Look. Kind of glistens in the moonlight. You got lovely eyes, too.
Oh, really?
No harm was done to the world when you were born.
Oh.
And nice hands. What's the matter? You cold?
No, I'm not cold.
You're shivering. It must be late. I'm sorry I stayed so long.
I'm glad you did.
Gee, I wish I knew a lot of words to tell you what I think of you. Like guys say in books. You know, poetry and words like that.
Well, you can say it in your own way, can't you?
I'm nuts about you.
I am about you, too.
Then I'll see you tomorrow?
Sure.
Oh, gee, I'm happy. So long. I'm gonna float home.
Once owned by a millionaire, huh? Yeah. Woolworths.
Now, we'll see just how good you are. Oh, listen, you can't pull that innocent stuff on me anymore. Don't you think I know you just let Jimmy out, huh? And you slapping my face for an innocent little kiss. Sweet. Come here.
Listen, Romeo. Come down off of the balcony before I break you.
Why, you little shit.
Oh, Jimmy, look.
Gee, that's a swell boat, ain't it?
Uh-huh. Don't those buildings look grand?
Yeah.
Do you know something?
What?
We've been together since 9 o'clock this morning, and it seems just like a couple of minutes.
Well, I've known you for 3 months, and that seems like a couple of days.
Time goes quick when you're happy.
Yeah, it seems all wrong, don't it? When you feel rotten, time goes slow, and that's when it ought to go fast. And when you're in love and you feel great, well, it sort of races, and that's when it ought to be standing still. Well, the whole thing's screwy.
Maybe you ought to do something about it.
The first time I get a minute to spare, I'll change it around.
The country looked great today, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, say, I almost forgot.
What?
Look, I cut this out of the paper. Ain't that swell? It's only 30 minutes out on Long Island, and you can pay for it like rent.
Oh, it's grand, Jimmy. Gee, it's swell. But it must cost a lot of money.
No, 50 a month take care of it all. You know, I'm going to ask the boss for a raise, a better job, and bigger pay. We can make the grade.
We could have chickens. Do they cost much?
No. You buy a hen and a rooster and let them fall in love.
And maybe we could keep a cow. I love a cow.
Say, there ain't anything personal in that, is there?
Oh.
Well, what's the matter? What is it, honey?
Oh, I just thought I wasn't busy.
Oh, I've tired you out tramping all over Jersey. Don't you feel well?
I'm all right.
Come on, I'm going to get you a cup of tea. We'll be home in a half hour. Gee, it's been a great day, ain't it?
Well,
Say, why don't you two get married? So you won't have to see so much of each other.
We've been thinking about it.
Oh, say, look, dynamite.
Ain't you got enough of that stuff yet?
I ain't got enough yet. Ooh. Well, so long.
So long.
Wrong, huh? That's funny. I forgot I was coming home. I thought it was going out.
Gee, he certainly adds class to a house. Do you suppose that's really dynamite that he's stealing?
No. He's just a crackpot.
Oh. Well, goodbye, Jimmy. I guess I'm just a little tired.
See you tomorrow, then?
Oh, sure. Goodbye, darling.
Gee, I'm a lucky guy.
I love you.
For me, you can make it in spades.
Goodbye.
So long. Ah.
Sit down, please. Well, I suppose you're anxious to hear the verdict.
Yes, Doctor.
You are going to become a mother. Oh, come now. There's nothing to be frightened about. After all, it's not an unusual procedure. Women have been having children for quite a few years, you know. Is your husband employed? Your husband, is he employed? Oh. I see. Does the young man know the situation? Well, you seem like a gentle young woman. I'm quite sure you wouldn't be interested in any but the finest type of boy. When you and he get to understand one another, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about.
Oh, but I'm bad.
No, I won't have you say that. Although, as a doctor, I could wish that the situation were different, still, in your case, I'm quite sure it will be different. Maternity is a very sacred thing under any conditions. No, I don't think that any woman approaching motherhood is bad. Did you ever hear of a man called Leonardo da Vinci?
No, Doctor.
Well, he lived in the 15th century. Some historians say that his mind was the greatest that ever lived. He was a great artist, a sculptor, a great architect, a great inventor and mathematician. Look at that picture. It's The Last Supper, Da Vinci's great masterpiece. Think of the glory of a mother giving to the world a child who could grow up to create that. Would you say that she was bad? And yet, in the accepted sense of the term, Da Vinci had no father.
But, Doctor, I'm afraid
Of what?
of people. What they'll say.
Oh, no, I wouldn't worry. Who was it said, let him who is without sin among you cast the first stone? Remember?
Jimmy, listen. I've got something to tell you.
What?
On the level? Holy gee. Say, listen, I'll meet you in front of Leggett's in 10 minutes. Yeah. Holy.
Jimmy,
Oh, Peggy.
what am I going to do?
Do? Why, you're going to be my wife. That's what you're going to do. We'll get married tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh, boy, I can hardly believe... I wish I had a cigar. I'd like to smoke a cigar.
But, Jimmy, can you afford to get married now?
Listen, I didn't tell you this, but Mac has a business proposition he wants me to go in on. We're each to put up $500. Well, I got my end saved up already. He owes me $93, too. That'll give us a start. Why, you're going to marry a millionaire. Oh, boy, but I'm happy. Let's tell somebody.
Who?
Anybody.
But, Jimmy, you can't.
Come on, before I stop somebody on the street. Boy, am I proud.
And the traveling salesman said...
Don't, Mona. I don't like those kind of stories.
Oh, hello, kid.
Well, get ready for a surprise.
Peggy and me are going to be married.
You're going to get married?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
To who?
To each other.
You and Peggy?
We're going to get married. Why?
Why does anybody get married?
Nobody has ever been able to find out.
Boy, am I proud.
About what?
He means he's happy. Are you two going to get married?
Hey, Millie, they're going to get married.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to get married.
That's what I thought you said. Oh, I think it's grand, Peggy. Someone's been wanting me to get married for years. The only trouble is it was my mother.
Well, aren't you going to wish us luck?
I do, honest, Peggy.
Yeah, and I'll do more than that. I got a card here from a lawyer in Juarez who will get you a Mexican divorce by mail for $7.50.
We're getting married, not divorced.
They follow each other. Here, when you need it. Say, that guy got me all my divorces.
Yes, but maybe he'll charge them more. You said he gave you a rate.
Jimmy and me won't need any lawyer.
I should say not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I've been married 5 times, including one guy twice.
Come on, honey. Let's get out of here before these killjoys get you discouraged. But you ain't gonna get me down. I never been so crazy in love in all my life, and I want to tell everybody about it.
Atta boy.
Ain't she swell?
Oh, Jimmy.
You know, I feel toward her right now, just like I used to feel in church sometimes when I was a kid.
Jimmy.
And you may not know it.
Jimmy.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell him. But boy, I'm proud. So long.
Say, I know where you can get a preacher, Chief.
All I want is a chance to show you what I can do. If I can sell these banks at a time like this, I can sell anything. And that's just what I want to do. Sell bonds, securities, meet nice people, get ahead in the world.
Listen, young man, you got into my office under false pretenses. I thought you were a depositor.
I am. And that's just it. I want to become a bigger depositor. I want to do big things, earn big money, be somebody. Gee, Mr. Brewster, I'm not satisfied with $100 a month. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in a furnished room and eat in a bingly. I want a little home with trees and flowers. It isn't like I was going to be single and running around because, well, you see, I'm getting married tomorrow, and I'll have responsibilities.
Married?
Yes, sir. And she's the most wonderful girl in the world. And if I remember correctly, you were married when you were 22 years old and making $16 a week. Isn't that right, Mr. Brewster?
Yes, that's true, but times were different then. Social and economic conditions have changed. Don't forget, young man, there's a business depression, an economic crisis.
Yeah, I know. But what's that got to do with me? Depression, economic crisis? Why, there wouldn't be any economic crisis if you give young, wide-awake people a chance instead of letting things run along in the same rut they've been in for 25 years. Now, if I was selling bonds for you, nobody could talk me out of a sale.
I guess not.
Now, if you don't like those arguments, I can give you another one. I can give you several more.
Just one moment, please. Yes? Mr. Sedgwick, show him in. Pardon me. Hello, Sedgwick. I'm very glad to see you. How have you been? My goodness, I've been expecting you for a whole week on this business.
my dear boy.
Well, I'm so glad, but I'm glad you're here. So, listen, that matter has been going on, huh?
I know you're busy, Mr. Brewster, but will you tell Mr. Webster in the bond department that I start tomorrow at 150 par?
Yes, I'll tell him.
Oh, gee, that's great. Merry Christmas, Mr. Brewster. You won't regret this. No, gee whiz. Oh. Merry Christmas, Mr. Sedgwick. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got it. I got the job. Merry Christmas, Miss Adams. I can't wait any longer for Mr. Webster, miss.
He'll be free in just a minute.
Yeah, but I'm late already. And I've got somebody waiting for me at the Marriage License Bureau.
Oh, so it's like that, is it?
Yeah.
Well, if I were you, I'd keep her waiting. Starting right. Get her used to it.
What are you doing down here?
Come down to see you. They said you was in here. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to touch you for 20.
And the first thing I'm going to do is not give it to you.
But when I tell you what's going to happen, you will.
Hey, listen, Mac, come on, let's get out of here. You can't sit
Oh,
there.
take
Come
it easy.
on.
Take it easy, pal. I want to talk to you.
This is Mr. Webster's office.
Boy, we're setting pretty. We'll be in business within a week. You draw your $500 out of the bank tomorrow?
That deal's off.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to need my money now. I'm getting married.
You're kidding.
No. And I can use that $93 you owe me, too. I'll need that next week.
You're on the level.
Well, there ain't any argument about it. I'm getting married, that's all. It's been done before.
Who is she?
Peggy, of course.
Holy.
What's the matter?
Listen, Jimmy, I'm for you. You know that, don't you? We're pals.
So what?
You ain't gonna marry Peggy.
Why not?
Nothing. A guy can't talk about a girl. I'm not that kind of a heel.
Well, you are talking about her. Now, come on, out with it.
All right, then I will. She's playing you for a sucker.
Playing me for a sucker?
Marrying you, it's the same thing. She's doing it because she's tired of working. You're a meal ticket.
She's in love with me.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not panning her. I'm just trying to keep you from making a mistake, that's all. She asked you up to her room the first night you met her, didn't she?
She didn't ask me. I went up.
Oh, sure, I know. A fella has to be a gentleman in those kind of things.
Well, it's the truth.
Sure.
Say, what are you driving at?
I suppose you think you're the first guy she ever picked up.
I know I am.
Oh, it's just a racket with them. A meal here, a drink there. Why, she hasn't got enough class to... Oh, well. Let it drop. I ain't gonna pan the poor kid.
Yeah, you're so because she slapped your face.
Oh, so she told you that, did she?
No, you'd pan her if you could.
I could, plenty. And I wouldn't be panning her either. Just the truth. Remember the first night we picked him up? Yeah? Well, I went up to her room after you left.
You did?
Up to her room. Of course, I knew I was playing second fiddle.
Why, you lying... Peggy. Peggy.
Come in. Oh, hello, Jimmy. I was just having some tea. I was so cold.
Where's Peggy?
Why, she went to the Marriage License Bureau.
Well, I've just been down there and I couldn't find her.
Oh, well, maybe she went shopping. A girl has to buy things to get married. Secret things, you know. Well, you don't know, but you'll find out. And it being near Christmas, the stores are just crowded.
Jimmy, why don't you wait here and I'll get you a cup of tea?
No, never mind.
Oh, Jimmy, I make fine tea. And Peggy does, too. I taught her. That's something you can look forward to and always expect as long as you're married to Peggy. A fine cup of tea.
That's swell.
What's the matter, Jimmy?
Oh, nothing. Except something a fella said. I know he's a liar, but I wish he hadn't said it just the same.
What?
Oh, something about... Well, something about a fella and a girl in love.
What, Jimmy?
Oh, you're all right, Millie, but you just wouldn't understand.
Why? What am I, an idiot or something?
No, you're all right.
Just because I'm homely, none of you think I know anything about love. And especially you, Jimmy. You never think a fella ever looks at me. Well, that's where you're wrong. I had lots of boyfriends before I met you and Mac. Don't you dare laugh. I ain't gonna let you make a fool out of me. I had dates. There was never a night I went out that I wasn't insulted by some swell fella.
Well, that must have been before you met Peggy.
And afterwards, too.
I suppose you're going to try and tell me that she picked up men.
And why not?
You're lying.
Jimmy!
You know you are.
Oh, so she's the saint and I'm the tramp, huh?
Did she pick up men?
Wasn't she with me when we met you? She's no better than I am. You don't need to treat me like dirt. I've had as many lovers as she has, maybe more.
Well, if you had so many fellows, why did you pick us up?
Why, that was Peggy's idea. She got stuck on Mac.
Then why did she switch over to me?
Well, because Mac threw her down for Mona, and she wanted to get even.
Listen, you tell me one thing. Did she let Mac go up in her room?
Did he tell you that?
Yes, and I want to know if it's true.
Well,
Is it true?
well, that's for you to find out.
All right. Now, I found out.
Jimmy! Jimmy, what happened?
You're asking me.
What did I do?
What did you do? I've been talking to Mac, understand? Mac. He told me what you did. Put me wise to you and your gag.
Gag?
What gag? The oldest gag in the world. When a woman tells a man what you told me last night just to get him to marry him because she's sick and tired and too lazy to get up in the morning and go to work. That's the gag.
I told you that.
Yes, and he showed me what phony you are, too.
And you believe him against me?
Say, Mac wasn't the only one. Millie let the cat out of the bag, too.
Millie?
Yes, Millie. You only used me as a decoy to get back at Mac because Mac let you flat for Mona. And all this time you wanted Mac, and not me. What a laugh. Oh.
And you shouldn't believe it. It's all that happened between you and me.
Sure, I believe it. Why, listen, you're trying to tell me it's not the truth now, huh?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't? Well, I'm going to ask you one question, understand? Just one question. You remember that night you told me all those lies?
They weren't lies.
Listen, all I want to know, did Mac come up to your room after I left you? Come on, answer me yes or no.
Jimmy, listen to me.
All I want is an answer. Did he come up to you?
Yes, but Jimmy.
That's all I wanted to know. That's all. Now, go on. I'm through. Find yourself another sucker. Go on.
Say, you know what I got in this?
You know what you got in this?
What?
Nothing.
No kidding. This is nitro gel. You know what I can get for this?
You can get 10 years in the can if they catch you with it.
Who can? Nitro gel. You know how much that's worth?
Hello, babyface. How's the trousseau getting along?
What's the matter with her? We'll soon find out. What's the matter with you? What is it?
Oh, come on, honey, tell me. What's wrong?
Jimmy, did anything happen to him?
He won't marry me.
I must have frightened him with that $7.50 for a divorce. He probably thought they were free. Oh, come on. Don't let that worry you. Say, if I had $1 for every time I was left waiting at the church, I could buy the church. Oh, come on. Sit up here and forget all about him.
Did you and Jimmy have a fight?
He said somebody told him something about me.
Who?
It doesn't matter who. It's what he believes it.
Well, you ought to thank your lucky stars.
Oh, Mona.
There, honey. Don't you worry. It's going to be all right. There's nothing to worry about.
Hey, Jimmy, I want to apologize. If a guy ever deserved a sock in the jaw, I sure did. I was a heel to talk about Peggy.
Well, the marriage is off anyway.
Off?
Yeah.
On the level?
Yes.
Wisest thing he ever did. Listen, Jim, with your money and the $500 I'm going to get, we'll be able to get started. And boy, is it a proposition. We'll be swimming in Jack in 6 months.
I'm going upstairs.
But now, wait a minute. This is Christmas Eve. We got to celebrate. You've got something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
What are you worrying about? You ought to be yelling with joy.
Well, I can't help thinking about Peggy and the way she took it and what she's going to do.
Gee, kid, I got a flow. There's a fellow waiting for me. Now, listen, honey. Don't you worry. I'm with you. I'll see you when I get back.
Have you seen Jimmy?
Listen, it's worth $40. I got $300 worth of stuff stored in my room right now, but I ain't got enough yet.
Oh, you fool! Jimmy! Jimmy!
Nuts.
Jimmy! Jimmy, wait! Jimmy, I didn't mean what I said. I was jealous. Peggy's the squarest girl in the world. And oh, she's wild about you, Jimmy. There's never been any other fella.
Ah, come on.
Oh, and he lied to you, too, Jimmy.
What?
He did. He forced his way into her room that night. Mona was there. She can tell you.
Is she?
Oh, Jimmy, you gotta believe me. Peggy's desperate. I'm afraid maybe she'll do something crazy.
Ah, Jimmy, you're not going to listen to that clerk. Why, she just doesn't know what...
You stop! Jimmy, Peggy's in there.
What?
Jimmy!
with the other one. Come on.
Ken, I'm afraid.
Easy. Come on. You'll be all right. Easy. Now, don't look down. Look at me. Yeah. Come on. Slow. Look at me. Easy now. Easy. Easy. Here we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Are you sure you're all right, honey?
Where's Mona and Billy?
Oh, they got out. Here, come over here and rest a minute. You'll be all right.
Hey, you all right? What's the matter?
You all right?
What's the matter? Certainly I'm all right. What happened?
An explosion.
The next what?
An explosion.
Explosion? Was anybody hurt?
No, okay, everyone got out.
Everybody exploded. Oh, then I must have read enough.
You're all right.
Oh, certainly I'm all right. Oh, I'm all right.
But you had no...
I know I had no right to believe it, honey. But Max said it, and you didn't deny it, and I was crazy with jealousy. But it's because I love you, don't you see? When I thought you were up there, and you know, that maybe you were hurt and the house was burning, I got sick. I wouldn't want to live if anything happened to you. Won't you forgive me? Please, won't you forgive me?
Jimmy.